Hello, hope you're having an amazing day. Today, I want to show you how to use a permanent URL for images so that way you can post them everywhere, like social media, maybe your website, in an app, and you can change the image, but the URL stays the same. So you don't have to go to each place and change everything. Now, that being said, I want to also thank you for the support. Hopefully you're subscribed. If not, make sure you follow. I'm going to be posting a new video very soon about how to create a hiring and search job type of application created in Wix Studio. So hopefully that's something that you're interested. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to add an image. So we can use this image right here. And this is our just regular image. The other cool thing about what I'm going to show you is that it doesn't use storage in the Wix system. So that way you can have as many images and it won't count for the storage of your website. For this one, we're also going to use a CMS, but I'm going to show you two options. One is going to be using a little bit of code. But first, we're going to do the easiest one. So whichever works for you, feel free to do that. We're going to get started, and then we're just going to start from scratch. Click next, and we can just name it images. Right there. Perfect. So as you can see, Wix now adds these things automatically. We don't need all of those, so I'm just going to delete them for now. And we can just delete this one as well. Delete. And the title, it's up to you. We don't have to use it, but we're going to do it that way. So as you can see here, it's asking you for an image, but when you click on it, you have an option to upload an image, but you also have an image URL. So this is really cool because this is what we're going to use to place our permanent URL. What you want to do next is you want to open an account in this website called cloudinary.com. And it's free up to a certain amount of images. But once you add your assets, you can upload them right here from your computer. Then all you have to do is find the image that you want to use. In this case, we're going to use this cyber dog, and we're going to click here. We're going to go to copy our URL. So we're going to copy this permanent URL. We're going to go down here, and we can just paste it. So as you can see there, now I save it. Now you can see the dog is there. And then on this one, I'm just going to connect it with the data set images and create. Now I can connect this to the image. And now there's our doggy right there. So as you can see, this was very straightforward and easy. So now I'm going to show you how you can replace it. So let's say you publish your website. So we're going to publish this. I'm going to call it project, actually YT project 1. And then continue. And we wait until it's published. Where's my URL here? Come on. Okay, there it is. So we're going to go here. There's our doggy. So now when I go to the Cloudinary here, I can click on these 3 little dots and I can click replace. So the URL remains the same. The only thing it changes is the image. For this one, I'm not going to browse it on my computer. I'm just going to search it from here and I can do mountains. The other cool thing about doing this is that if Google has indexed your image, this is also very helpful for SEO. So you don't have to go back and wait or change things on the image because Google has indexed the URL. So it makes it very, very easy, to just replace the image. So as you can see there, I replaced the image, but I didn't have to go back to my website, change it, and then it will have a different URL. So now we can copy this so you can see what it does. I'm going to go in private mode, and then I can click enter. And there it is. So as you can see here, now I have a different image, and all I had to do was just replace it on the Cloudinary app, but your domain, your URL stays the same. So this is also very helpful if you're building some client's project and you're letting them borrow certain images, and then you just want to update it without having to go there. So there's many ways on why this would be useful. Also, if you're selling on different platforms, rather than going on each platform and uploading and replacing those images, you can just do it from the same place, and you can make different groups, so that way you can organize them in a way. Now I'm going to show you how to use code. So we're just gonna delete this guy right here, and because we don't need it, and then we can just go down here and use image, and we're gonna turn on our developer mode, start coding right here. And as you can see here, I have this code. Go in the description on the video. I'll have a link where you can go and copy the URL, the code, so you don't have to try to copy this. Then right here, all you have to do is just change the URL. So in this case, we're gonna go find a different image. So we're gonna use this one, and I'm gonna copy the URL, and then you just replace the URL. And then the image ID right here is for this one right here. So in this case is image X1. So that's all we need. But let's say if you want another image, so I'm gonna duplicate this one. Now this one is image X2. So we can keep adding. So if I wanna add another one, I can just copy this, and then I'll modify it right now. And then we can just use a different image. So let's say I'm going to use this one right here. I'm going to copy the URL, and we can do this one right here. So the other thing is we can add as many images as we want. We're not limited. And if you don't see your image load right away, make sure you change your elements. So this one is image X2. So let me replace this one really quick. And then we can replace this one too as well. And that's gonna work. So once we replace it, there it is. So the next thing again is I can just publish this so you can see it on the live. And let me replace this guy right here. There it is. So I can delete this one right here. And then on this one, now I want to replace this image. So I can just do replace. I'm going to browse it again. I can do dogs. Let's say I want to use, I think these guys look good. And that's it. So I replace that one. And then for this one, I can also replace it, and I can do cats. And the same exact thing is gonna work for the for social media. So now I'm gonna copy this. If I refresh this, it might not work because again, my cookies sometimes takes a while. But if we go to a private mode here, and then there it is. As you can see, the pictures change. So as you can see, it's my same website. So this is again very useful to just go around and place URLs instead of having the actual image uploaded to the site. And again, it's very helpful for SEO because then you don't have to go and replace images and wait for Google to index that URL again. You can just keep using the same one. Also, just keep in mind that you can do different things for this. But again, don't freak out if you don't see it change. Sometimes it's your cookies, so try a private search or try a different browser. It takes a while for them to update more on Chrome for some reason. The other thing is on social media, if you post the link So I can paste my link right here. Oh, not that one. We need this one right here. So we're gonna copy this URL. So if you post it on social media as well, there it is. And then you just post the image like that. If you later change that image, okay, it will also change here. Again, you can, the easiest way is that you can test the Facebook, social media, or the platform on your phone, so that way the cookies are not the same. But if I will go and replace this image on my phone, it will show exactly that, the different image that I have updated. So that's something that, again, is very useful, and hopefully this is something that you can use in your business. If you have some requests for certain videos, certain tutorials, let me know. I'll be very happy to do those videos as well. And the other thing is, I think I mentioned in the beginning, I'm gonna be doing a tutorial this coming days about how to do a job posting type of website, so that way you can list jobs if you're businesses, or also search for jobs if you're a candidate. So that's something that you can use for a project, for a client, and it can be used for other things. Thank you again for the support. Make sure you follow, and see you in the next video.